Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Tuesday 2x2. I'm Karen Walker. I'm a consultant, executive coach, and speaker, and each week I create a short video that looks at two concepts that, when opposed, make a four-quadrant matrix called a 2x2. Often, but not always, the upper right-hand quadrant is the place to be, what Gartner research calls the magic quadrant. So this week, we'll look at two concepts. One, change is the amount of change that you have going on, large or small, and the impact of having quick wins related to that change, whether you have few of those or many of those in the organization. So let's get started. In the bottom left-hand quadrant, this is a place I call roll the dice. This is a little change, and it has few quick wins associated with it. So it might happen, well, it might not. You might not even notice if it's a small enough change, but certainly no momentum going on there. In the top left-hand quadrant, this is an area where you have a lot of quick wins for a small change. I think about this as an area where you're really nudging the change along, and it should be pretty successful. Small change, lots of wins going on for your organization. They can see the impact they're having. That should just roll right along and be fine. Now in the bottom right hand, this is an area that I call slim chance. So slim chance is almost doomed to fail. It is a big change going on, and there's very little feedback in the organization. You're not having those successes that are close to the time when you start to make the change. And so people can't see the impact of the change and of their efforts towards making the change. It's highly unlikely that you'll be successful. Now in the upper right-hand quadrant, you will see something called liftoff, right? So this is a big change with lots of quick wins. This, of course, is the place to be. It is almost a self-perpetuating, self-virtuous loop where you get lots and lots of momentum build up for your change because of all of the impact that people are able to see that they're having as they start to implement the change. So I can't emphasize enough how important it is for any change in your organization to make sure that people see quickly the impact of their actions. But most importantly, for big change, you have to give people feedback that the actions that they're taking are making a difference. I mean, we can certainly think about big changes that are going on societally in our organization, and some changes that have simply failed because we haven't been able to see action impact. So take heed, make sure that you build quick wins and you communicate them frequently to your organization. Well, that's this week's Tuesday 2x2. Thanks so much for joining me. If you want more information about this or other 2x2s, certainly you can sign up for my newsletter at karenwalker.us, my website, or follow me on any social media at karenwalker.us. Take good care and see you next week. Thanks.